Okay, when we come back, Ghosts of Mississippi, the true story of the attempt to convict the killer of civil rights leader Medgar Evers.
Plaza, offering the finest in luxury service in Southern California style, adjacent to Beverly Hills on LA's fashionable West Side. The Century Plaza Hotel and Tower, a Westin hotel.
Our next film is Ghosts of Mississippi, an earnest new film from director Rob Reiner about a brave attorney's attempt to convict the killer of Mississippi civil rights leader Medgar Evers, gunned down in his driveway by a sniper in 1963. Of course, there's inherent drama in the story. We want to see the guilty man punished. But I think this story does a poor job of telling us just who Medgar Evers was and what stakes were being played for. Whoopi Goldberg plays the slain leader's wife, who pursues the case with a local district attorney, Greg T. Nelson, 30 years after 2 earlier trials have failed to achieve a conviction.
Now, I don't expect you to understand the pain and suffering that my family and I have gone through, but I did come here thinking that this office might want to see justice finally served.
The case is reopened one more time, and an earnest young prosecutor played by Alec Baldwin talks with his new wife about his assignment.
If you want to give this thing up, I understand. No one could fault you. But the world isn't going to be any safer.
I don't give a about the world. These are my children.
Yes, they are. And someday they're going to be able to tell their children that it was their daddy who put away the man who killed Medgar Evers.
The man on trial for the killing is an acknowledged racist named Byron D. LeBeckwith, played with gusto by James Woods. His free-flowing racism is his leading trait.
Are you standing here and admitting to me that you
killed Medgar Evers? What if I did? It's not like there's anything you nor anybody else can do about it. Yes, sir.
You know, I know I would have much preferred to see a documentary on this subject rather than this Hollywood version that is well-meaning but so safe. Ghosts of Mississippi is not as special as it would like to be. I think you know about this picture, Roger, right from the description of Whoopi Goldberg as the slain leader's wife. Alec Baldwin is the crusading attorney. And so, as much as you feel for the material, this is a soft treatment.
Yeah, I mean, it's wonderful that this guy was brought to justice 30 years later, but it must be ironic for the ghost of Medgar Evers to think that at last a movie was made about him, and his only scene consists of getting out of a car in a driveway and being shot dead. And then as for the Whoopi Goldberg character, she is played, this is not one of Whoopi Goldberg's good performance. She spends most of it on the telephone saying, yeah, well, I don't believe you're really going to do it.
There's no writing.
You don't really understand who Medgar Evers was, what he did. The movie is about the brave attorney and about the bad guy. They're both white guys. It seems to me that maybe the Medgar Evers story should star a black guy. That's the way I felt.
That's what I let it off. I didn't learn anything about Medgar Evers, and you know that another kind of filmmaker would have started out with documentary material of who Medgar Evers.
Set him up a little bit.
So then his death really stands for something. Now let's recap the movies we reviewed on this show. 2 thumbs up for Evita, the all-singing musical, nicely mounted by director Alan Parker and well-performed by Madonna. It opens in New York and LA on Christmas Day, and then around the country in January. 2 more thumbs up for the renegade animated feature, Beavis and Butthead. 2 thumbs down for One Fine Day, a sappy, at times smarmy love story with Michelle Pfeiffer and George Clooney as single parents. 2 thumbs down for the dismal political comedy, My Fellow Americans, with Jack Lemmon and James Garner. The comedy has to be pretty weak to wear out their welcome. A split vote on Wes Craven's thriller Scream. Roger liked the way it kidded the genre. I thought the social commentary didn't erase the stupidity and tastelessness of early scenes. And finally, 2 thumbs down on Ghosts of Mississippi, a story that we wish had focused more on just who Medgar Evers was.
Okay, now good news. Last week we both gave thumbs up to Hamlet and said we'd seen the long version, which we really thought was good. The studio has now decided to go for broke. The long version is going to show all over the country. No short version. That's good news.
Very good. That's it for this week. Next week we'll be back with reviews of more new holiday movies, including Michael, starring John Travolta as a down-to-earth angel.
Halos.
Yes.
I'm not that kind of angel.
And also The People vs. Larry Flint, starring Woody Harrelson as the founder of Hustler magazine, and Courtney Love as his troubled wife and partner. That's next week. And until then, the balcony is closed.